Hello everyone and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host Prince Magnum. Welcome once again to Off the Chain, and in this episode we're continuing forward with our walkthrough of the original Legend of Zelda for the NES. Now, let me reiterate, I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch. And originally, this game came out, as I said, for the NES back in 1986 and was the game that everybody wanted to play. Everybody wanted to beat it. And let me say, to be able to take you all kind of down memory lane for what us early gamers got to enjoy, you know, believe me, this is a absolute joy for me. Now, in the last episodes, we've completed a total of 4 labyrinths or levels, depending on, you know, how you wanted to reiterate it. We did not hear the term dungeon until later on. So now that we've again established that, we've completed a total of 4 labyrinths or 4 levels. And now we have enough heart containers where now we can go pick up what the game refers to as the magic sword. Yes, folks, that's right, the magic sword. At this point in time, Nintendo and the makers of Legend of Zelda had not started calling it the Master Sword yet. There was no Master Sword in this game. Now, I've already done a game theory kind of talking about that and going over it. And we'll do it again. I'll do a better video than I did last time. Last time I did the best I could, and I think I could do a better job explaining it and better footage to kind of show you and things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the magic sword, and at the same time, we're also going to pick up the power bracelet. Now, if you're not familiar with the power bracelet unlocks the capabilities of kind of a fast travel inside this game. So if you're not familiar with the game, you'll understand soon enough. We're going to use the fast travel in this episode along with picking this up. We're not going to hit any labyrinths until the next episode, and then we're going to just start juggernauting our way through. And of course, it's going to be a lot of fun talking about you know, basically going down memory lane. So if you're playing this game for the first time, there is the power bracelet. Okay, if I remember correctly, in the second quest, it's in the same exact spot. And yes, there are Lionels in this game. Now, also, level 6 is over in this vicinity. We're not, you know, we've still got to do 5. We're going to follow it in order, and we're going to do that for good reason. So that area I just bombed out. There's a spot where you can get potions down there and things of that nature. You know, it'll be a big help to you all later on. So now that we've established all of that, we're going to continue forward. We're going to have a lot of fun. Again, we're going to pick up the magic sword, and we're just going to lay waste to everything for a little bit. And I'm going to show you the true power of the magic sword in this game. Now, if you understand Legend of Zelda lore, the magic sword is what Link will be carrying in the second game. It's the most powerful sword he can get, and believe it or not, the only thing that really upgrades is his attack abilities and his ability to use magic. So if you're keeping score, the magic sword is as good as it gets. And there are some of us out there that still believe that the original 2 games are the end of the timeline. So there you have that. And there we have it. Now we have the magic sword. So we're going to come out, and we're just going to lay waste to some things for a little while, and then we're going to bring it to its usual stop, like we normally do in a lot of the videos. But again, you know, the magic sword is as good as it gets in this game. So now we should be able to, for the most part, coast our way through many of the dungeons. The only thing that we need to worry about is the dark nuts. The dark nuts in this game, you cannot hit them head on. You have to hit them from the side, or you have to hit them from behind. And of course, if you've kept up with other videos, you'll see how I try to, get around all of that. Just believe me when I say the magic sword is as good as it gets. Now, we picked up the power bracelet, and so now all we have to do is come over here and move this little block, and we can now start fast traveling. And I can never remember, what takes you where. You kind of got to guess for the most part, and if it's where you want to go, then you're in the right place, that sort of thing. Again, right now we're just showing off the power of the magic sword. And believe me, these Octoroks, I mean, you can kill them with the starter sword, but the magic sword will cut down things that the white sword initially would take 2 shots. No, the magic sword will cut it down with 1 shot. So you expect a lot of 1 shots. And again, I'm going to say it, as I said in a few previous videos, when it comes to this game, probably the most satisfying thing, there's 2 things that are the most satisfying for those that like those ASMR videos. Well, to this old school gamer, one of the most satisfying things in the original Legend of Zelda is whenever you fire a sword blast. When Link swings the sword, he hits his target, he either A, kills it, or B, knocks it back, and then you get that sword blast, and that target is either killed, and the sword blast goes through and hits something behind it and kills it too, or you hit it with the sword blast, you knock it back, well, you hit it with the sword blast comes out and hits that target again, killing it, and it's as if you got that 1-shot kill. It's really awesome, and if you have never played this game and never experienced the excitement of that, you're really missing out. This game is still, after all these years, this game is still so much fun, and I can't say. I can't say anything bad about it. I mean, obviously, I wish there were some things that Link could do, or some items that you might see in later versions of the game, in this one. But honestly and truthfully, it's still, a great game. I love it. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Basically taking out 2 targets with 1 swing of Link's sword. And again, if you've not experienced that, playing this whole game, you really don't know. All right. So we've played around with the Master Sword a little bit, and pretty much at this point it's just kind of filler. In the next episode, we're going to go to level 5, and if I'm feeling froggy, we might throw in level 6 in that episode. Most likely not, because I will be open and honest with you all. I don't remember a lot of these episodes. I don't remember a lot of the levels, so I'm going to have to kind of spread them out, because a lot of times, you didn't have the game guides like you used to unless you had Nintendo Power. So we don't have copies of Nintendo Power. I could go to the internet, but I really feel that in order for all of you to kind of see what us old school gamers had to go through, I should have to go through it just as I did way back when. And that's just kind of fumbling my way through, trying to find my way around, and trying to outsmart the dungeon. If it gets too bad, if the episode starts feeling like it's getting too long, yes, I will go to the internet and get the map of the labyrinth. But for the most part, we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible. All right, so that brings us to our usual spot. And that usual spot is, if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you're not a member of the Maverick Nation. And how do you become a member of the Maverick Nation? I just said it. You hit the subscribe button. And be sure to hit the bell icon. Let me say right now, for those who are not in the know, the subscribe button doesn't mean as much as it used to here on YouTube. You have to hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time we upload a brand new video. Now, having said that, There's going to be some names that will come at the end of the video. Be sure to check out those fine following folks. These are hard-working cogs within the Maverick Nation, and they continue to help support the Prince Magnum channel in ways that all of you could not imagine. So be sure to check out those folks and go in and show them some love just as you would me. All right, that brings us to my favorite spot where I get to say, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for every last one of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.